We're sitting on our heels. Okay, if in this position it's not comfortable, place a pillow underneath your bum. Okay, and if it's uncomfortable in your ankles, let's rock from side to side. If it feels uncomfortable in your ankles, you place some pillow under your ankles, right? Okay, so let's rock from side to side, just stretching it out. Remembering to keep our spine nice and long, reaching upward with the crown of our head. Keep breathing, focusing our mind on here and now. And feeling our leg muscles, lower leg muscles, our feet, paying attention to the way our toes move, the sensation in your knees. Okay, and when you're ready, we'll stop right here, placing our left hand on the floor. You might want to choose to use a fist or some kind of a yoga block or a book if it's too low, okay, and feels uncomfortable. We'll push the floor away from our body and lift the other arm. So tilting your torso to the side in a way that the rib cage stays in the same plane, okay? Like say in the same plane as your the back wall, the wall behind you. Okay, and lower it down gently, keeping your shoulder blades down, pushing the floor away with that hand. Reaching and lengthening the side of your body and release. And 2 more times. Creating length along the entire side of your body, all the way from your hip to the tips of your fingers. Okay, and last one. Awesome. Switching sides. Now the right hand on the floor, pushing that floor slightly away, okay, that direction, and lifting that arm, pushing the floor, checking your rib cage, and slowly bring it down. Again, push and lengthen, and down. When you lift your arm right here, if you look to the side, you'll be able to see your upper arm, okay? If it's too far back, that's not safe. You want to see your arm, and down. And one more time. Keep breathing, just normal breathing through your nose. Awesome, great job. Now switching sides again. This time we are going to again push the floor away and rotate, maintaining that length. We're rotating and lower the arm as far as it feels comfortable in your lower back and your shoulder, and rotating back all the way for your breastbone to face the ceiling. And again, push the mat away, lengthening the arm and lower gently, doesn't have to touch the floor, and rotating upward and down. Check your shoulder blades, should be down. If you get tired in this position, you might want to just cross your legs, sit on your bum, cross your legs, keep going. Pull your shoulder blades down. And last one on this side. We'll give this arm a break. And finishing up. Switching the side. Okay, the arm is down. Again, push the floor away. Tilt and rotate toward the floor. Slowly lower the arm. Imagine someone's pulling it and pushing. As you're rotating your rib cage upward toward the ceiling, you're pushing that mat backwards, okay, with the palm of your hand. And again, pushing it to the side, reaching forward, shoulder blade down, and pushing it back, the mat. Exhale and reach. Inhale. And rotate from your breastbone. Awesome. Okay. Nice. Okay, now what we'll do, we're going to place the left hand again, and we'll create circular motion with your arm, okay? So again, we're pushing the mat out to the side, watching our shoulder blades, and just draw a big circle. Make sure the mounds of your index finger and your thumb are pressing into the floor as well, so that they don't get curled. This would give the safest angle of rotation for your forearm. And slowly rotating it, feeling it in your upper spine. Reaching away with your arm. Last time. Nice. Okay. Placing that hand down, lifting the other one, and rotating it forward and back. As you're curling forward your body, think about, is it the other way we were doing? I guess so. Yeah. So we're opening it up toward the ceiling, pushing the floor away, checking your thumb and your index finger, and opening up your chest. Nice and long arm. Keep breathing. Slowly lower it down. And 2 more times, no rush. Let's just even slow down even more. And last one. Okay, I think our legs need a break, right? Okay, let's just place one foot forward, the left one. Let's start with the left one. Okay, and we're going to push that knee forward, lifting your hip, pushing it upward, and lower it down. And lift, reach forward with the top of your shin, pressing those hands into the floor, opening up your chest, and slowly down, sinking into the other foot, and reaching. Keep breathing. And down. Feeling the stretch along the front of your right thigh. And last one. Great job. Okay, lower your bum down and switching legs. The right foot steps forward. Okay, pressing that foot evenly into the floor and reaching forward with the top of your shin, pressing those hands into the floor, lifting the hips off, only as far as it feels comfortable for you, okay? And slowly down, slowly and with control. Reach and pause. Keep breathing. Okay, let that oxygen go in. We don't want to create tension in our body by holding the breath. Down and up. And down. Couple more times. Check if your toes are relaxed and not gripping the floor. And your head is well supported. It's not falling back. It's staying in line with the rest of the spine. And slowly down. Awesome. Now we'll sit to the side. Let's bring out the soles of our feet together and move your bum closer, as close as it feels comfortable. Okay, and we'll grab your ankles with your hands and push down onto your lower legs, inside of your knees, and release, keeping your spine straight. Make sure you're not rounding your lower back or upper back. Nice and long spine. And relax. Last one. Awesome. Now let's do it one leg at a time, placing the left hand on the floor behind you and kind of leaning toward the left and pushing gently on the inside of the knee to bring it a bit closer to the floor, and release. And again, pushing it very gently. We always starting very carefully, right? Just to test the comfortable range of motion. And then as your body's saying, yeah, I'm feeling safe, I'm good, we can increase pressure or the range of motion. And last one. Awesome. Switching sides, right hand on the floor, leaning to your right, pressing on the inside of your left knee. Try to choose the soft part on the inside of the knee, not the bone, not the bony. Okay. Leaning the right leg is simply relaxed. Let it do whatever it wants. Okay. Pushing it away gently and releasing. And away. And last one. Awesome. Okay, now we'll get on our hands and knees, placing your hands under your shoulders and keeping your hips over your knees. Let me just move away from you a bit. Okay. Okay, now we're going to tuck our tailbone under, press the shins into the mat, and round our spine all the way, bringing the chin to your chest. And then pull the mat towards your body and uncurl gently, tilting the pelvis slightly forward and reaching forward with your collarbones. Let them open up. Okay, and again, pushing the floor away, tucking the tailbone under, firmly pressing the shin bones against the floor. Not too much, just a bit. And pulling the mat in, tilting it forward, the pelvis, collarbones open, and pushing it away. Rounding, pushing that area in between your shoulder blades upward toward the ceiling, pausing briefly, and reverse the movement. Check your index finger, check your thumb, pressing the base of those fingers into the floor, not to let them curl. And exhale and press. Inhale and pull. Don't forget to fully open up your collarbones. And last one. Inhale and uncurl. Okay, now let's move our knees out to the side. This will bring our feet together, right? And what we'll do, we'll push the mat away, push our hips back, creating nice and long spine. Okay, and then we'll rocking forward, keeping our feet on the floor and coming forward into a neutral spinal position. Okay, we're not gonna bend our bend at the lower back, So we're keeping it neutral, the pelvis, so you feel your core is engaging. Pushing the mat away again, opening up the sit bones, nice and long spine, and pulling it in. The legs stay, the shins, the feet are staying on the floor, reaching forward. See if you can push the mat slightly apart to the side to feel the openness in your collarbones. Again, push it away. Exhale. And pull, inhale, slowly, carefully coming into the position, pushing the mat out to the sides. Couple more times. Checking your fingers. They widely spread apart. Open up your collarbone. We're not arching our lower back. We keep our pelvis neutral so that there's a neutral curve. That's your challenge. It might be challenging for some people, but this way you're engaging your core. Okay, slow down as you're coming into this position to feel the right moment to stop. Okay, and push the mat apart. And back. We'll relax right here, extending your arms even more forward, placing your forehead on the floor. If you want to relax, just place your forearms on the floor and rock from side to side, rolling from one side of your forehead toward the other. And keep breathing. Let your belly relax. Okay, now coming on to the forearms, the same position, keeping the same position with your legs. Okay, pressing those forearms into the floor, pressing all fingers evenly into the floor. And we'll shift the weight to the left, then slightly forward of your body. Okay, then to the right and back. Okay, so let's start with small circles and small shifting, and then you'll increase it as you go. Okay, your feet might move away from each other. Just find a comfortable position for your feet. So we are drawing this big circle with your torso while keeping your back parallel to the floor. Okay, make sure again your index and your thumbs are flat against the floor, just like the rest of the fingers, and increase the range of motion if it feels comfortable, if it feels right for your body. And slowly, no rush. You don't want to miss a single point along the way. Sort of like blind spots. You notice that you want to just pass quickly one spot, slow down there and feel it. Okay, now we're reversing the direction, shifting it to the right, pressing the entire surface of your palms and your forearms into the floor, leaning forward as much as it feels comfortable for your elbows, for your wrists. Slowly feeling a nice stretch in your groin area as well, right? As you're moving from one side to the other. You can even maybe just add a slight rotation of your rib cage as you're moving to the side. And 2 more repetitions. And last one. Slow down. Great job. Okay. Now we'll move our knees in together again, bum back. And what we'll do, we'll walk with our forearms to one side. Okay? And placing that opposite arm, like if you're moving If you walked to your left, the right forearm goes firm against the left lower leg, okay? So pressing it and kind of rotating your rib cage gently to the side. The left hand is firm on the floor and kind of pushing the floor towards your body, right? To help with the rotation of your rib cage. And now reverse, we're walking to the other side with your forearms as far as it feels comfortable. Lifting the right elbow, right hand on the floor, left forearm against your right lower leg, the side of it. Firm and pressing into it. Rotation at your rib cage. Nice and long spine. Keep breathing. Nice. And one more time. Walking to the other side. Okay, lifting that right elbow. Left hand against, the right hand against, arm against the left lower leg. Rotation at your rib cage, lengthening your spine away from your hips. Keep breathing. Nice. Placing elbows down, walking to the other side, to the right side. Lifting right elbow off the floor. Left arm against your right leg. With the right hand, you're pushing the floor kind of away from your body, creating more like kind of a subtle rotation in your rib cage. Long spine, open sit bones. Nice. Okay, now back to center. Okay, extend your arms in front of you. Push your hips forward, flex your toes, push your toes and the balls of your feet into the floor. Lift your knees off the floor. Push the mat forward with your hands and the hips are moving back. Opening up your sit bones, spreading them apart from each other. And rock from side to side. You can keep your knees bent. You can choose to place your heels on the floor or closer to the floor, whatever it feels comfortable, as long as you're pushing that mat away, forward, away from your body. Nice. And now slowly we'll walk our hands toward our feet. Very slowly, with control. Pressing the entire surface of our hands into the floor. Okay. And now, tucking your tailbone under, rounding your lower back. We're going to come up very slowly, one vertebra at a time, unrolling your spine, letting your arms hang down, relaxed. Your chin is by your chest. I've got someone ringing the doorbell. Uncurling. Okay, guys, we are done. Give yourself a hug. Thank you so much for joining today. I better run and open that door. Okay, I hope it felt really good. And I'll see you next time on Wednesday, okay, at 10 a.m. All the best.